pay. You would be hard-pressed to find a more liberal university than Stanford, which was evidenced by the college's marching band during a performance in San Antonio just days after Christmas. The band thought that they would use their halftime show at a game against Texas Christian University to trash President Donald Trump. However, fed-up Texans immediately made them pay for the irreverent stunt. Just days after Christmas, Texas Christian University took on Stanford University in the Valero Alamo Bowl in San Antonio, Texas, but what happened during halftime is what has really been grabbing people's attention. Stanford's marching band put on a pathetic show compared to that of Texas Christian University's performance, but even worse was the political statement the musicians made on the field. Instead of being gracious towards their Texas hosts, the Stanford band did everything in their power to insult them over and over again during their halftime show. Stanford's band, who has been known for their strange performances, took the field to mock President Donald Trump, the state of Texas, Whataburger, and the border wall. As the band was organizing their act on the field, the announcer announced the performance was named Texas, Too Big to Fail, and then said it was sponsored by the White House press office and The Onion. Shortly after, the band spelled out fake news on the field. Then the announcer stated, if you tried to build a 50-foot wall along the entire southern border, the cost of it could only pay for the tuition of about 20 million college students. But the fans in the stadium were having absolutely none of it as they rained down boos on the band during their performance. Source: IJR. The Stanford marching band's performance was met with louder and louder boos from the crowd as it dragged on. The video below shows just how ticked the Texans in the stadium were that the liberal college students would insult their state, their deeply held values, and their president. Then came the boos from the audience, as well as a number of angry viewers taking to social media to express just how pissed they really were. It's halftime of the Alamo Bowl and Stanford's band just dissed Whataburger. I hope they have a police escort after the game, because the crowd is pissed, Twitter user @Samuel77 wrote. The beloved burger chain was quick to jab back with a tweet, saying maybe if the Stanford band had some Whataburger they wouldn't be so unhappy. From there it seemed to be Whata under the bridge as the band took Whataburger up on some coupons and hit up the chain's downtown location after the game. Source: San Antonio Express News. Sports games are no place for politics. Fans come to watch their team play, not to be lectured. Indeed, we all saw the consequences of politicizing sports during the 2017 NFL season when teams across the country took a knee during the national anthem. They all paid dearly for this irrelevance as fans stopped shelling out money to see their games and refused to watch them on television, ultimately causing the league to cancel the last Sunday night football game of the season, something which has not happened in 4 decades. If the football field is no place for politics, then certainly, college football fields should be off limits when it comes to making a political statement. If you had any doubt about that, just listen to the deafening boos coming from the packed stadium and the video above.